So you have to maintain your record. Okay, so in last lecture, we have discussed about the if-else loop, right? Then case statement. Then in case statement, if you want to use some unknown variable or high impedance, then you have to use either case X or case Z. And if you have whatever what you can say, they're all true cases. That means you are not using any unknown variable in the expression within that case statement, then you can simply use the case. Okay, and if you are using some unknown or don't if you want to give some don't care condition, then you have to go for case X or case Z, then mention your condition, and in that now you can mention the unknown cases also, right? So that is the practice. Now we are going to discuss about the for loop. Okay, so this for loop works exactly the same way as C, right? Mostly, many times I have what we can say mentioned this what we can say statement that Verilog is much similar to the C. So here the use of for loop is much similar to the what we can say much similar to as we are using in the C language, right? Your normal C language, how in the way you are using the for loop in the same way you can use in Verilog also, right? And basically it can increment and decrement, right? But unary increment decrement is not allowed in case of Verilog. Whenever you are using the for loop in a Verilog, the unary increment and decrement is not allowed. What is syntax for to, or what is the syntax to use this for loop? So for, then you have to mention the loop variable. That means you have to initialize the loop variable. Then you have to mention some condition, right? Then you have to mention the increment or loop variable update statement. Okay, and then followed by, after for loop you have the bunch of statements, whatever expressions or statements you want to write under that for loop. Okay, so you can write that part. Okay, then the next we can see the example. So always, right, at the rate and star mark is defined, so that is the always condition. Then for I is equal to 0, we have initialized that I variable. First it is 0, then I, when I should be less than or 0, that means this is the condition we have given. This loop will execute, right, unless and until I is less than 7, and then I is equal to I plus 1. That means every time I will be incremented by 1, or I will get added with the 1, and after that memory I is equal to 0. This is the basic equation. That means this now tell me, for how many time this loop will get executed? Can anyone? How many time this for loop will get executed? You can see the example. We have initialized I is equal to 0, then I is less than 7, and the condition I is equal to I plus 1. Now the question is, for how many times this for loop will get executed?
7 times.
Very right. It will get executed 7 times, because it will start with the first initial condition 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Whenever it will go to the seventh, but the less than seventh is allowed. That means 7 we are not going to consider. Up to 6. Okay. Whenever I is 6, this loop will get ends, because I should be less than 7, because we have given that condition. That means in all total 7 times this loop will get executed, and the following statement it will what we can say execute also. This is about the for loop. Okay. In the same way that you are using in a C language, the same way you can use in a Verilog also. Then again we will discuss about the while loop. Okay. We will discuss about the while loop. This loop execute until the expression is not true. Okay. Whenever, until and unless the expression not true, right, this loop will continue to execute. For example, always again we have mentioned the condition, then while delay. Okay. This actually delay is a multiple statement groups with begin and end. Okay. So this delay can be a multiple statement groups with begin and delay. So after begin, we have mentioned one condition, delay is equal to delay minus 1, and unless and until this delay, that means the while delay, that means this delay condition is not getting true, right? Unless and until the expression is not true, this loop will start executing, repeating, right? That much number of time. Whenever this condition will get true, it will stop its execution. म्हणजे जे तुम्ही एक्सप्रेशन त्याच्यात दिलेलं आहे, कुठलं एक्सप्रेशन, राईट, द फॉलोइंग एक्सप्रेशन, राईट, डिले इज इक्वल टू डिले मायनस 1, जोपर्यंत ते एक्सप्रेशन ट्रू होत नाही, राईट, एक्सप्रेशन इज नॉट ट्रू. ट्रू म्हणजे काय? whenever it will return the logic value 1. True म्हणजे काय? 1. Unless and until it will return the logic value 1, the while loop will continue to execute. Okay. Again, this is also very simple part, while loop. I guess in the same way we are using in C language also. Okay. Then we will talk about the next conditional statement, and that is the repeat statement. Okay. Next statement, that is the repeat statement. So what happens with this repeat statement? So this repeat statement is specified a number of times. That means for how much number of times the following expression is should be repeated. The number is evaluated only at the beginning. That number is evaluated only at the beginning. You cannot change that further. Okay. For example, again, always we have given some condition. Then repeat bit width. Okay. That means how many bit width. That is what we can say condition of that A. Okay. So A is the variable having some bit width. Okay. So up to that count of the bit width. For example, A is a 8-bit value or 8-bit variable. So for 8 number of times, the following statements will keep on repeating. So bit width means what? That what we can say, how many bits are there for that variable A. Suppose it's a 4-bit, then this repeat loop will execute it 4 number of times. If it is a 6-bit number or 6-bit contains, the bit repeat loop will execute it for the 6 number of times. For example, it is a 8-bit value, then that repeat or the whatever the expressions after that repeat, it will continue to repeat for a 8 number of times, right? So it is a repeat bit width begin if A, right, A of 0 out is equal to B plus out, right? A of 0, that means it's a register, that's the A0 bit, it's the that bit in that register. So out is equal to B plus out, right? A is equal to A less than 1. These are the statements. Okay. Now for how many times it will keep on repeating, right? The repeat statement specified a number of times that it should be repeat, and that number of times depends upon the bit width of that value or variable that you are used. म्हणजे या केस मध्ये ए तुम्ही किती बिटचा डिफाइन केलेला आहे त्याच्यावर हा रिपीट लूप एक्झिक्यूट कितीदा होणार आहे ते ठरणार आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल ए तुम्ही 4 बिट व्हॅल्यू डिफाईन केलेली आहे, तर तो 4 वेळा एक्झिक्यूट होणार. सपोज ए तुम्ही 8 बिट व्हॅल्यू, 8 बिट इट्स अ बिट इज 8 बिट, राईट, तो 8 वेळा रिपीट होणार. लाईकवाईज दिस रिपीट लूप विल एक्झिक्यूट. ओके, it is somewhat similar to the what we can say for loop, but here just you can give the number that it should repeat. त्याच्यात तुम्ही increment decrement ते operator नाही टाकू शकत. For that you have to write in the expression part. Okay, repeat, it will simply check out the count that bit width, म्हणजे तो a किती बिटचा आहे बाबा, 8 बिटचा आहे, तो फक्त ते 8 वेळा तो लूप एक्झिक्यूट करणार. A simple meaning of this repeat loop. Okay, so here we have come to the end about the control statement. That means different conditional statements that we have used in the Verilog. Again we will have a look on the what we have studied. So first we have discussed this if else statement, right, how we are executing if else statement. Then we have discussed about the case statement, how we can use the case statement in Verilog, case z, case sec and all that. Then we have discussed this example part also. Then for loop, it is very similar to the C language, that in a way we are using the for loop in a C language, in the same way we are using in a Verilog also, right? Then next is a while loop. Okay, while loop we have studied. Then repeat statement. Okay, रिपीट स्टेटमेंट काय करतं, त्याच्यात जे बिट विड्थ दिलेली आहे, बरोबर आहे, तर त्या व्हेरिएबलची जेवढी बिट विड्थ आहे त्याच्या व्हॉट वी कॅन से नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स इट विल एक्झिक्यूट. ओके, or in some cases you can mention your own bit width, you can mention your own bit width also. So this is about the repeat statement. Now we will discuss about this next part, that is tasks and functions that we are using in Verilog. Okay, in next lecture. Today we will stop here. So we have covered the different conditional statements we are using in a Verilog. If you have any doubt related to this part, you can ask me right now. Otherwise we will stop here and we will continue in next lecture with the new point. Okay, कुणाला काही शंका आहे का? Everyone understood everything? समजलंय का सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then we will stop here.